It's time for Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, you can call her 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Good morning. This is Erin from Chelsea.
Hey, mama, what's your question for Yee?
My question for Yee is, a friend of mine met this guy about 6 years ago. I know they were texting, but they never had any sexual relationship or was in an actual relationship. So now, a couple years later, coming to counsel with the guy on Facebook, and my friend's like, she doesn't want us talking, so she used to deal with him. So I wanted to know, is that okay, or that's crossing the friend boundary?
Wait, she doesn't want you guys talking?
No, she doesn't want us talking, even though she never had anything with him besides texting.
Well, how close are you guys?
We're very close. I consider her a really close friend. I'm the godmother of her child.
Okay, well, I mean, you guys are really, really good friends, and if she tells you, why doesn't she want you to talk to him? Is she jealous, or...
She just said that she doesn't want me talking to someone that she used to talk to.
That she used to text and never even did anything with?
Yes, and they both confirmed it.
Wow. Well, I think that's a little ridiculous on her behalf. Is she dating anybody now?
No, she's not dating anyone.
Okay, and how did they end things? Was it just that he wasn't interested, or what ended up happening?
I think they both weren't interested in each other. They both just kind of drifted apart.
All right, the main thing here is for you to be open and honest, which you were. You did tell her and you did ask her. The problem is you asked her and she told you no. So when you asked her, there was always a potential for her to say no, because you hoped she was going to be like, yeah, it's cool. I don't have no problem with it. Go ahead. But instead she said, nah, I'm not cool with it. Now what can you do? It would have been different if you went to her and said, listen, just so you know, I've been talking to dude. I know y'all never really had anything. You guys are just were texting, so it wasn't a big deal. But I just wanted to let you know, because I would never do that and not tell you. But instead, you asked.
She actually said she doesn't care. But when I kind of told her we were talking just to see how she would react, I haven't heard from her since.
Okay, so she didn't tell you no.
First she said no, she doesn't want it. And then I waited for some time to pass, and I said, me and him are dealing with each other. And she said, that's fine, I don't care. If you want to talk, trying to put an attitude way, if you want to talk to him, that's fine. But I haven't heard from her since.
Oh, because she told you not to, and then you went ahead and did it anyway. I think that this is something that y'all can get past and get over. She probably feels like she can't really trust you because she told you no, and then you still went and did it. And you should have been straightforward with her from the beginning. But I think that you can work through this. It's just some dude. She never messed with him like that. But you need to let her know, listen, I do really like him. I apologize. I didn't want to do anything to hurt your feelings or for you to feel like I'm sneaky. You got to be straightforward with her now. I'm sorry if it makes you uncomfortable, but I do really like him. Sometimes I feel like it's not worth it to sacrifice our friendships with people for a man. But in this particular situation, because nothing ever happened between them, it wasn't a bad breakup. It's not like she was telling you all their business and she was coming to you and complaining. It wasn't that deep. So you have to explain that to her. But your friendship with her is important. You are her child's godmother. Obviously, you guys are really, really close. I do feel like you'll be able to work it through. But instead of you just letting it sit and not speaking to her and just dealing with a guy and putting this guy before her, you have to let her know that you did not mean to hurt her feelings. You didn't mean to do anything that would upset her. Just reach out to her.
All right. Thank you for your advice. I appreciate it.
No problem.
All right. Good
Have
luck.
a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. If you got a question for Yee, call her now. Hello, who's this?
Anonymous.
All right, Anonymous. What's your question for Yee?
I want to break out of my shell and be more confident, a people person. Just I can.
Okay, so you're trying to get some more confidence. What are you insecure about?
Everything.
Do I know who this is?
I don't know. Do you?
Have you always been like this your whole life?
Yes.
Okay, so are there things about yourself that, if you could explain what it is that you don't feel confident about, tell me what it is.
My face, the way I look.
So you're not confident because of your looks?
Yes.
Do you have a lot of friends? Are you smart? Do you have a job? What's going on in your life? Let's talk about the great things that you have going on in your life first.
I'm in school. I have a job. I have two, actually.
Okay, you have 2 jobs. You're in school, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so great. You're smart. You make that money.
Yes.
You know what you want to do in life. The only thing, so it seems like superficially what you're not happy with is how you look.
Yes.
Do you go on dates ever?
No, no.
Have guys asked you out on dates?
Once, but once again, I'm not secure, so I don't go through with it.
I think sometimes that we have to get ourselves out of our comfort zone and do things that we normally don't do. Now, first of all, I will say, if you feel like there's things about yourself that you can improve superficially, that's an easy thing that you can do. If that means that you got to start going to the gym and working out, if that means that you have to go and get a makeover, get a new hairdo, get some new clothes, you can do those things. It's just superficial things. But what you need to do is be confident about other things inside of yourself.
Okay.
All right? And just focus on the positive things you have going on in your life. But I will say that if you're not confident, it's hard for people to be drawn to you.
Yeah.
They might look at you as you don't talk to anybody, you keep to yourself too much. I think you have to look at it as making friends more than instead of dating. Sometimes we have to look at a situation like, what do me and this guy have in common? Get some female friends. You have female friends?
Like a couple, not really. I really don't see that.
All right. Well, I think it's important to forge some relationships, whether it's at work, it's at school. Just have some casual relationships with people where you guys can go out, you can do some work together, find some common ground things to talk about, and don't take it so seriously.
Okay.
Okay, don't look at every guy as a potential date. Just look at them as he's another person just like you are. And y'all might have some things in common. You guys are going to school together. You're going to work together. Clearly, you have something in common. So focus on those things. And you got to start making an effort. It's not an easy thing to do, I know, sometimes to get out of your shell.
Okay.
I know who this is.
I don't. You probably do.
All right. Well, look, I appreciate, and I know you do come out sometimes, and I've seen you out and about with your, family members and everything. But I think just maybe invite people out to certain things. You come to a movie screening, ask somebody to come with you. Hey, you want to go see this movie? Small
Why don't you take her out?
conversation.
If you know her, take her out more.
She has come out with me.
Oh.
With all of us.
Okay.
All right. Good luck.
How she look?
Thank you.
But she has come out with us, and she is by herself a lot. And I do feel like, when you go out by yourself, they say it is easier to meet people like that. But stop worrying about what you look like. That's not the most important thing, ever. Things like that can always be changed. You can always improve. You can always make yourself feel more confident about how you look.
Yeah, okay. Well, great advice, She. Ask Ye, 800-585-1051. You can always call Ye if you have your problems.
Right.
Now, Ye, we got rumors coming
And
up?
listen, in real life, we really do try to help people because clearly she's been contacting me for some time, and I always do try to invite her out and tell her to come to anything, and I always show her love. So that is a good first step. She actually has reached out to me, and I have done that a few times.
All right.
The Breakfast Club.